Hey YouTube, Thomas and I present you with this week's Smackdown recap. Hope you enjoy it. Alright guys, so we start off Smackdown with Sami Zayn, Jeff Hardy, and AJ Styles. They hung their titles up, and originally it was going to be a one-on-one match, but Adam made it a triple threat when Sami attacked Jeff and AJ with the ladder. It was pretty much all three of them competed in the match fairly equally. Jeff did get beaten up a little bit more than the other two. They pretty much took turns on him. Sami seemed to do a little bit better in this match than he did last week. If you remember last week, he seemed to be running out of stamina a little bit, ran out of steam very quickly. But this time he did a little bit better. It was a triple threat, so I think that made it a little bit easier. He seemed to, of course, being Sami Zayn, take the underroad quite more than Jeff and AJ did. Tried to bend the rules a little bit more, but it seemed like it was a pretty good match. And like I said, it was pretty much equal. Here, AJ meant to hit Sami with the phenomenal forearm. He ended up hitting Jeff. Sami threw him out the ring and got the pin. Here, the Miz and them are talking about the lawsuit. Tucker mentions that Morrison is not mentioned in the lawsuit, and that is why Otis attacked Morrison. This is a match with Master Metalik with Shinsuke Nakamura. This was a decent match. It seemed to be a little bit more fair. No one seemed to get involved as much with the distractions or physical involvement. And we ended up seeing Shinsuke win this match right here. And then Cesaro attacks, and they blame here we have King Corbin versus Matt Riddle, and it seemed like most of this match, if not all of this match, Corbin dominated Riddle. It seemed like Riddle had a very hard time picking up any offense. Don't get me wrong, he did get in a couple of his hard kicks, but for the most part, Corbin dominated this match. It seemed like he knew what Riddle was going to do before Riddle knew, and had a counter for everything. But like I said, Riddle did get off a couple of kicks and punches, but after a deep six or an end of days, Riddle ended up getting pinned by Corbin right here. So Corbin ended up winning the match. And now we have Alexa Bliss versus Lacey Evans. This was a decent match, but Lacey Evans did dominate Alexa Bliss up until we started having the Fiend put in some of his laughter, and shortly you will see some other things that kind of cause Alexa to go into her little trance. And then Alexa just freaks the hell out and snaps, ends up causing herself to be disqualified. And here she does the Sister Abigail after the match on the outside. was a creepy ass look from Alexa. Here we ended SmackDown with Jay and Roman again. So as you see, with Roman and Jay, it has become more about who would benefit more in the family holding the title than it has become about the title. Jay says that he's always been asked, which twin are you? And he's never had his own identity, but Sunday, if he's able to win the title, then he will have his own identity. So we'll have to see what happens with that. As you saw, Alexa Bliss flipped out today on SmackDown. I'm excited to see what happens tomorrow on Clash of Champions, to see if this happens again, or are we going to get a little bit deeper into The Fiend. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the recording. Let me know what you thought of it. Did you watch SmackDown? What was your favorite moment? And I will talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.